So yeah, I'm pretty new to Wii U emulation, so but setting it up was pretty much a snap. Oh, it wants to update. Normally you guys don't see this update stuff, but you know. Normally we don't have to start in the middle like that. So I really have no idea. I'm going into this pretty much completely blind. Behind the veil. The game will start in offline mode. Yep. I did spend quite a bit of time on the title screen as I set up the scene, and I gotta say, I got this running in HD. So yeah, it looks pretty dope. The Wii U output I think was 720i. It might have been 720p. I'm not sure, but it wasn't exactly high def. I got this rendered in high def. It looks pretty great. That's all very small. Brightness level. Adjust screen brightness. Move the slider. I can't seem to move anything. Oh, because I had to confirm that. Yeah, but why would I want to do that? It doesn't seem to actually change anything. It did output 1080p? Huh. Maybe it was just on the tablet it wasn't. How do I get out of this? Okay. When playing online, your in-game profile will be shared with other Xenoblade Chronicles X players. Yeah. Not playing on a console, and the Wii U servers are down, so I'm not worried about that. Space. It's like pretty cool. There's like these devices and like alien chicks with 3 boobs. These are the missions of Butthead Schlong. To boldly go where no man has gone before. We're gonna score. Monolith Soft. Very cinematic intro here. From my understanding, this is not directly connected to the other games. But I've heard it's really good. Like, I think it's just alternate universe, you know? Xenoblade Chronicles X. The X stands for extra. Yeah, that's as much experience as I have with some videos. I don't know anything about the story, the characters, or anything. Other than Chud's mad that one character's outfit got censored. Damn, the Earth is being attacked by a giant butthole. Where's Superman when you need him? Yeah, censored as in they gave her clothes. Like she's actually wearing clothing. Considering the character is a teenager, I support this decision. I need to make it louder on my end. Oh, it is loud. July 2054 AD. After the Cola Wars. Why is it so low, even though I have the volume up? I think the emulator might be making it quiet. Our planet is overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. there's an in-game volume.
Government knew the war was coming.
There we go. All right.
In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus.
Exodus. The X stands for Exodus.
All across the planet.
Exodus starts with
Every
E.
major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion
Oof.
years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
This is what happens after Interstellar.
After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Tanya ripped this off. God damn it. Tanya ripped this game off too. I haven't even played it yet. We've been playing for like.
Since then, 2 months.
It's just been cutscene, and already we found parts that she stole for her game. Oh my god, this character creation. Alright, chat. Should we be a dude or a lady? I'm assuming you're able to customize them beyond this. So you don't have to play you don't have to play as Chad who works at Chipotle or Abby from NCIS. You want to play a lady? Why not? Wait, you could even change the background? So you could see what your character looks like against... This is cool because you could see them in different light. Also, I actually have a shader cache downloaded for this, but I have no idea where to put it. I believe the bloom is somewhat exacerbated by the emulator itself. And I believe I might be able to fix it. This is the scene that it's most egregious on. Give me a second. Here it is. Let's see. Battle Blade Collectibles graphics. Okay, I have camera distance mod. Free cam. No fading when close up. Remove overdrive blur. Maybe not. I could be wrong about that. I've heard some people saying that emulated this is very bright. Alright, so we'll play as the lady. Alright, let's see. Base selection. This is totally an NPC right here, right? Oh no, definitely not that one. Why do they all look like little girls though? Well, these are just the face. Okay, I like this one. No. Alright, that one's good too, but... Okay, basically that's the character from Horizon Zero Dawn, though. Okay, this is like... I've seen this character before. That one's fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. I want to see if can we do other things? Oh, we totally can. My understanding is the other thing that Chuds complained about is there was a boob size option that they took out. Customization size. Oh, we can make her tall? Or we can make her small. We're gonna make her tall. Wait, why did she go back to... No. Probably because I didn't hit confirm. Is the skin color? Is it me or they're all kind of the same? Oh, wait. There's different ones. Oh, damn, she could be like blue or green and shit. Right there. That's the one I'm doing. That sounds like perfect dark, you're right. Wait, is it Wii U? Can I just click on things? No, okay. Freckles? Yeah, we're doing freckles. What's the point if we can't make her cute as shit? Okay, these are different cheeks. I mean, I'm not seeing any differences here. Oh, I see. It's cheekbones. That one's fine. Okay. Scars. Do we want scars? Ooh, I like that one. I like this one right here. I'm gonna do that because it's like Sub-Zero, you know? Yeah, let's keep that. Moles. Most of them are behind her hair anyway, so whatever with the moles. Alright, what else is there? Hair. Hairstyle, I guess? Let's see. See, I picked this particular model because I like the hairstyle, so let's just keep it. Special? What is that? I'm not seeing any difference here. Is it like in the back or something? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's dumb. I don't like that. Roots and tips color? Wait, hold on. We can give her like... Can we do like red tips? That would be cool. But this isn't... But this is just her whole hair. Oh, if you want to change... Okay. I want to give her, like, red tips. Oh, okay. But I'm not see... Where is it, though? Okay. I also want to make her hair darker. I'm not really seeing the red tips, are you? Can we make it, like, brighter? All the colors are really dark. There's a lot of colors, and they're all very dark. It might depend on what hairstyle. Okay, eyes. I mean, I did choose this one also because she has nice eyes, but... Oh, wow, the custom... I like that one. Whoa, she's an elf. I mean, that's fucking cool, but I think I like this one. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, wait. This one I want to be like... There, right? And then this color... No. Switch it up. We're going to spend the whole stream on color. I like it. Now we get to do her makeup, eyeshadow. I'm not really... Oh, it's very subtle. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright. Let's go a little bit goth here. There we go. Face paint? You can give her face paint? That's... What is this one? What did she go to the fair? Oh my god, some of these are totally like I went to the fair and went to the guy that does face painting. I kind of like this, but like, could it be in a different color? No, apparently not. Oh my god. It's Batgirl. Oh, now she's what's-her-face from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, Clowncore. What is this? Now she's a pro wrestler? The X is pretty cool because it's Xenoblade Chronicles X. I might just go with that, to be honest. I want to see all my options, though. I think I'm going to go with that X. That's too cool. Voice? Heroic? Oh, it tells you the names of the actresses. Can you say something so I could hear it? Oh, you gotta press Y.
They staggered me.
No.
Nice job. So what if you staggered me?
It's a pleasure.
Here goes. Ugh, I hate losing my balance. Oh, all right. Let's get on with it. Shall we then?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Does the soldier only ever say "let's go"?
Huh?
I think it's gonna be this. Oh, this one.
Hey there.
Did I actually select that? All right, we got our character. I'm guessing you don't customize clothes because you get different outfits like as you play the game, I would imagine. Yeah. OC, please do not steal. Elma.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm seeing if I can get rid of those shader stuff that in the view.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Alright, it shouldn't show the shader stuff anymore.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Down she goes.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
You know, the graphics are pretty good considering this is Wii U.
pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Okay, here's where we actually name our character. Oh, I can actually just type? Like, it knows I have a keyboard? What are we naming her, chat? What are we naming her? I will consider the name Carl, but... Elvira? No, come on. No, that's too... If it had the boob slider... Asgoose, come on. No. Asgoose is... That's Soul Blazer. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Maybe something like Elvira, but not exactly Elvira. No, definitely not Marge. I think like something similar to Elvira would be cool. Evelyn. Now we're talking. I like that. Did the Wii U have a keyboard? Could you get a keyboard for the Wii U and it was detecting that I had a keyboard?
What else you remember? It'll come.
I remember how to shake my head
I'll get
no.
you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Show your body is working fine by nodding or shaking my head. Oh.
We'll take it easy
Okay.
when you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
We'll not get to see what this weapon is. Prologue, Awakening. Follow the arrow. Take a moment to check the mini-map if you're ever stumped. Following the yellow arrow should reveal the way forward. Through an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play, after all. Region discovered. Primordia. Landmark discovered. Starfall Basin. Whoa. Okay, first of all, I'm noticing that the panning is really slow. Like, really, really slow. And I need to invert that because what the fuck. Let's see. Party, affinity, intel, social, save. Settings. Change game settings, I guess. Camera settings. Horizontal, we need to invert. Let's make that faster. This is literally the fastest it goes. I mean, it's faster, but... Huh. The X button switches weapons. But I only have the one weapon, so... It's faster, but there's no way I can make it faster than that. That's really slow. Can I bring up like a map or... I jump like that. That's the jump button? Yeah, I'll have to look at that actually. Once I'm not in a cutscene.
Most of the White Whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld.
I bet you that keyboard controller is very expensive, considering everything to do with Phantasy Star Online on the GameCube was pretty pricey.
Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while.
The camera thing is a camera distance
I
mod.
didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
It affects the default distance of the camera. Target and draw. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing your weapon. And what do you say we give it a whirl? I'll be there to back you up, so feel free to experiment. So target with R, that's just like Xenoblade, and then draw with A. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, it's all choppy! I might have to tone down the graphics a little. That's a win. Pretty similar battle system to the original game.
You're not half bad.
You're all bad.
There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
I'm gonna nod.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway...
I saw a YouTube tutorial once on how to fix that yellowing electronics issue. Alright, achievement unlocked. Alright, so that's jump. There's an aerial cam. Interesting. And there's a sprint. Okay, I see. It's a little choppy. I might have to tone down the upscaling a bit. What have we here? Treasure found. Oh, I just gotta mash the button? Why would I do that? What am I, hacking it? Field action succeeded. Prototype bodywear? And, like, money. Okay. I gotta get used to the, the buttons are different. I don't know what a lot of this stuff means. Okay, that's better. So I have a knife as well. Okay. Is there like an optimize? I guess not, huh? I see how it works. Okay. No, I guess that's the price you pay with being able to do that, huh? I want to know if there's a way to look at the map. So weird that that's the jump button. It said what the area was called, but I'm not remembering what it said. Intel, inventory, info, achievement. Okay. Social, that's online stuff. It probably says it down here. It says it's raining. Everything's tiny. There's some enemies over there. I just want to know if I can get like the map to come up. You know? Maybe it's something you can't do yet.
Here we go. Let's see what you've got.
Here we go.
Shadow strike. Flame grenade. Sliding slinger.
It's probably safer to stay back, right? Got him. Orange soldier, dual guns, advanced iron, Fulge 2. Okay. Hey, leveled up. Also learned a new skill.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Sliding slinger. Realm armor. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire. Nice job. Never imagined this is where life was going.
I'm gonna have to learn this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. So wait, so I'm level 2 now, right? Yeah, she's level 5. I really would like to know how to bring up the map. You know? Because I wanted to look up a map of like the area, but what's this? Achievement unlocked. Bro, the jump button being ZR is weird. Couple of stronger enemies here. Oh, okay. I don't know what the...
Flame grenade. Screen edge destroyed. Move in and strike. Realm armor. Sliding slinger. Don't push. Oh, what that was staggered me. Flame edge destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
Got him. There's something over here. Can I... Oh, she jumps pretty damn high, huh? I got an iron knife. Alright, maybe I want to equip that. Alright, it's definitely an improvement. Unable to equip with current class. Wait, what does that mean? I wonder why I can't... So you gotta, like, class up more? Alright, we gotta learn the game, so I'm gonna attack pretty much everything I see.
It begins. Let's see what you've got. Shadow assault hammer. Flame grenade. Sliding slinger. Thrown armor. That did something. Try toppling it with gunfire.
What do you think I'm doing?
Sliding slinger. Shadow strike. Flame grenade. Destroyed. Move in and strike. Thrown armor. I owe you one.
Got him.
Nice work.
Oh, hey, EB. We have sass, you have class. He's scream it on ass. Yeah, they took out the butt slider in this game. We just started Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm kind of like learning the controls and everything. So I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I might have to turn down the upscaling on the graphics. It's kind of chugging a little bit. Alright, let's see what that is over there. The game is like, there's something over here. Oh, it's just an... Oh, it's item. Okay. Gun mage. It's just a blue mage, though. Oh. Wait, didn't I already loot this? There's a different one, I guess.
I'll use this strength to keep everyone safe.
Prototype boots? Alright, hold up. I gotta get used to the buttons being way different from the first game. I've never really played 10 too. These boots were made for walking. So it tells you wherever there's something new, huh? Can able to equip with current class. Oh, but this is better. Okay. Alright. If I continue to notice chugging, I might turn the upscaling down. It doesn't need to be super HD. That thing's level 3. This thing's level 2.
Attack at range. Follow my lead. Target in sight. Scream and thrown armor. Damage. Flame grenade. Shadow strike.
Damn.
Assault hammer. I can't move.
Yeah, I've heard it's really short unless you do everything.
I figured it. Damn it. We got it. Let's move.
Worn survival glove. Left. Okay. Alright, my class went up. Does that mean I can equip some new stuff? Let's see. That's still red. See, it doesn't tell you what you need, but there we go. I have one sleeve. This thing's a level higher than me, but she's level 4, so she should be able to
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
kind of...
Shadow strike.
Wait, did I...
Assault hammer. Scream edge. Present fire. Target in sight. Thrown armor. I owe you one.
Good to know. So I do want to do those games at one point. Oh, that's a side attack? Okay.
Nice job. Nice work.
I gotcha, okay. What have we here? So it'd be like kind of like the onesies in like Dragon Quest XI. Strawberry. Dude, why is the text so damn small? I would really like to bring up the map, but I have no idea how to do that. They said the name of this place once, and I kind of missed it. I don't know. I see there's something in that direction. Shadow Rise. Okay, wait, that gives me something to go off of. Here we go, Shadow Rise. It's a landmark in Primordia. Okay, that's what the area is called. Let's see if there's like a map I could bring up. Huh. The wiki doesn't have maps. Not of Primordia. I mean, there's like a picture of it, but... There's a Tyrant location map. I could use that, I guess. I don't know where I am. Huh. Alright, well, let's... Why? Hold on, why can't I? How do I get out of this? What? That was weird. You know, I didn't really like Lightning Returns, but not because of the dress-up stuff. I thought that was fine. What bugged me about it was the, it was so much, the gameplay itself, like the actual combat, was really slow-paced, and I was used to Final Fantasy XIII being really fast-paced. Advanced Iron Blades and Advanced Storm Assault Rifle. Okay, cool. Her class went up. Alright. I said, I am just learning this game, but... I mean, that's pretty much the same thing. This is better, though, the Iron Knife. Hey, should I change her equipment at all, or...? Oh, it looks like you can't. Oh, that's funny.
Here we go. Let's start. Stagger them with a melee attack. I'll make them stumble.
Melee attack, huh? All right.
Sliding flinger. Screaming. Move in and do some damage.
Come on, there's no time to lose. We've got a mountain of things to do.
That's the spirit. Just don't wear yourself out.
Absolutely, nothing wrong with that. All right, something big over here in this direction. Something's happening. So the story so far, EB, because you came in, we just started it, is aliens attack the Earth in the year 2054, and everybody escaped. And they were on this big-ass space station called the White Whale, and then that got attacked by aliens, and they crashed on this planet. And my character, who you create your own character, she's the only survival, like she's the only pod that opened. Ryan's not in this game. What up, Wano? Yeah, we finished the first game. So that's like all I know of the story so far. Damn, the sun just came. Okay, I've heard some people say that the emulator makes this game a little bit too bright. They're not kidding. That's some bright shit. But until they release this on the Switch, this is the only way of playing it. I agree, no spoilers, although that really wasn't a spoiler. The map being big in a Xenoblade game is not. Oh, is that the white whale? It says United States on it.
Pretty wild, huh?
Weird, wild stuff.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
As you could see, we made our character both cute and badass. Damn, it's the Lion King. Oh yeah, yeah, the soundtrack's like 12 hours long.
We call this planet
And
Mirror.
massive robot
You won't
assets.
find it on any star chart.
I don't know if the Machina are in this. I know there's Nopon in this game. Yeah, for face paint, they had a lot of different options. I went with the X because it looked cool and it was like Xenoblade Chronicles, you know, X.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed.
That's part of the white
Watch
whale then.
yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Also, it was only 2 minutes into the game we found something that Tanya ripped off.
We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty.
How nasty.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go. Relatively speaking.
I mean, you saw Vinaya in the first game. She had big titties and a big ass.
That said,
And if you're into
whichever
dude
way
robots,
you
our
go,
brother Eggle had a big butt.
you decide.
If we're going to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Shadow Rise BC. Here we go.
Follow my lead. Target in sight.
Oh my god. That's too funny.
Shadow strike.
Oh, I missed!
Early bird. Try toppling this gunfire.
Gunfire, okay.
Fly nice. Nice job. And do some dance work. Here we go.
Let's see what you've got.
Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Appendage destroyed.
Flame
Move in and
grenade.
strike.
This is a pretty similar battle system to the first game. It's just the text is so tiny.
Wrong armor. Sliding slinger.
Nice work.
Yeah, they're always going to give you lots and lots of music. Worn Survival Quartlet? Let me see what that's all about. Aching for some bacon? What are you saying, even? Oh, it's a glove. And it's considerably worse than what I have. Okay, wait, what is this thing on the map? It looks like a generator or something. Now we can get treasure out of it. I got a prototype something. Oh, that's definitely got to be updated. Even the first Xenoblade has a way longer soundtrack than that. Yeah, maybe they're going by amount of tracks. That could be it for sure. Okay, cool. Now I have something on my face. Wait. It was like change the time. Oh wait, so this is how you change the time by going to one of these things? Interesting. I think this game should have a remake or some kind of port or something. So they don't have to run it in a Wii U emulator. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, Smash Ultimate. Yeah, totally. That would have to be it. Yeah, I figured we'd win. Succulent meat and fleecy fur. Okay. Nah, what are you doing? Google needs to update. Okay. Whoa, what is that? Whatever it is, it's level 5. Considering I'm level 4? I don't think I should. Well, maybe. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, I wasn't going. Alright. Oh, I have a new skill. Inflicts taunt to draw the. Okay, so that's a taunt. I thought she was like Shulk, but she's got a little rind in her. I once listened to the Smash Bros. Ultimate soundtrack over the period of like several weeks. Alright, let's see. Can we take this thing on? She's the one that's level 5, so I'll let her tank and... Oh. Alright. Whoa, big stretch. Hey lady, you're the one with the healing stuff. Maybe you should heal me. Dude, I'm the one that has lower health than you right now. Oh boy, here it goes. Back up, back up. Okay. Come on, jump. Oh, damn. Alright, that was bad. Yeah, the text is really small. Alright. I got an achievement for losing to that guy. Well, wait, I wonder if there's an option to make the text bigger. Let's see. Let's see. Camera system settings. Display settings. Okay. Status display. Voice prompts. Art descriptions. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to make the text bigger. That's unfortunate. It is tiny. Alright, we know not to take that thing on. Just leave it the way it is. Oh, there's a guy here. I didn't see him in there before. Alright. I don't know what button is the talk to this guy button, but... He's got an icon like I could talk to him, but... Alright, fuck you.
It begins. Engaging. Lay down fire for me. Assault hammer. I'll blast a hole right through him.
Oh, a little late.
And close the gap. Sliding slinger. Infuriate.
Oh, interesting. I had no idea about that.
Let's move.
Here we go.
Let's see what you've got.
Shadow Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Sliding slinger.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Realm armor. Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
They made a really bad shooter? That's kind of wild. I got a sword.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Somebody leveled up. Oh my god, the text is so small. Okay, the other girl leveled up. The text is really fucking small. I might have to just make the actual emulator window bigger. That wouldn't help you guys much, but... I got a sword, though. Oh, I can't equip it? Lame. Alright, we know not to mess with the big dude.
It didn't have to be like this.
What, just from running into him, or...? Wait, oh, it's this dude.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I'll make him dumb. Side slash. Sliding slinger. Assault hammer. Scream edge. Flame grenade. Shadow strike. Good job.
Nice work.
Something awful was good for something, I guess, huh? Here we go.
Shadow strike. Assault hammer. Side slash. Sliding slinger. Infuriate. Scream edge.
Move in and do some damage.
I figured we'd win.
Yeah, it was rab.it. I remember me and June were trying to figure out how to work it at one point, and we just could not figure it out. Like, it was Byzantine.
Oh, great.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee
I'll make
attack.
him dumb. Side grenade.
Pendants destroyed. Move in and strike.
Realm armor. Assault hammer.
Whoa!
Try toppling him with gunfire.
We never could figure out... Yeah, there were a lot of, like, fucked up things on there when I looked at it. But we could never figure out how to actually do anything on it. Because June was streaming, like, movies and stuff on livestream.com, and then that became unusable. So we were looking into that, but nothing worked.
Great. Upper hand. Let me at him.
Pendants destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade.
Yeah, I remember Discord streaming wasn't great, but then they were like, alright, we realize you guys need this.
I figured we'd win.
I never imagined this is where life
some kind of treasure. Oh, what's going on over here? Those items and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely usable. I mean, we use it quite a lot. Piano Lake. Alright. I'm just like collecting stuff. I have no idea how to bring up the actual map. So I knew there was something over here. Alright. Oh, there's a level 53 Fuckosaurus Rex over here. Oh, I leveled up from that. So you level up from collecting shit. Okay. Whoa. Crazy moon jump. Alright. What kind of shithole planet is this anyway? Level 7. Maybe don't go near that guy. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking with the dinosaur. The level 5 dinosaur kicked my ass. The big old level 53 dude. Everlasting Milesaur. Yeah, no. Right? Yeah, no. Wait, I remember Fuckosaurus Sex. He sent me lists for list critics. Oh, I don't want to mess with that guy. You loved saying his name. Fuckosaurus 6. Alright, let's actually go where the story wants me to go. Can I jump this? Oh, yes I can. Yeah, that's... Tolkien's exact words on elves and such was really more to do with male elves being, you know, kind of effeminate. And he said that aside from what is necessary in the creation and raising of children, there's no physical differences between males and females. And since boobs are pretty necessary in the raising of children, they got titties. The tatas, the mammaries. He also DM'd me. I got no problem with that, you know. I'm glad he opens up a little more. Whoa, level 9? Alright. Alright, well, I'm trying to get to this. Oh, no, 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 no. How do I run away in this? Just move away from it, I guess. I don't want to mess with that. Everything here is a much higher level than me. I was just trying to move towards the objective. Grieving plant. What if Bort is actually Nin? This guy's still chasing me. Oh, man. Oh, almost. Oh, we made it, we made it, we made it. Trying to get to this city. Here we go, here we go. Oh, God. Level 9. No, I don't want to fight it. I don't want to fight it. I got killed. It really would, right? Why not have good conspiracy theories about mysterious people? Yeah, there's a lot of strong enemies around here. Oh, I see there's a treasure up there, but look at all these fuckers. Remember, keep watching the skis. Alright, here's... Uh-oh. Shit! Just run, just run, just run. Wait, battle menu is plus? I want to run. You always have a kazoo whenever you need one. Alright, we reached the cutscene. Never mind that fucking asshole dinosaur chasing us. But enough about this dick.
The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. For security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh, shit. Adel would love this place.
Riled.
You don't seem very riled.
We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Oh! Alright, they're level 4.
Lay down some fire for me. Sliding slinger. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slider.
He's done.
Now close the gap.
Whoa! I'll have to look at that, what that is in a minute. It might be a YouTube thing, I don't know.
They won't get a moment's rest.
YouTube sub? Okay.
Chrome armor.
That's a win. Well, thank you to Kathy Cotton for subscribing to me on YouTube.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
Bitch, I'm wild.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
I'll walk the line.
All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your
Coffee.
memory.
I had a bunch of coffee this morning. Like, more than I usually do. Alright, I got some armor. Let's see about that. The menu cannot be opened at this time? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah, Thick Sonic! Yep, nothing better than what I have already. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass.
Let's see what you've got. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow
Oh, I have a new skill? Oh, it's a heal over time. Okay, cool. Boom! Pepsi Man.
Switch to close range combat.
The QTEs are a lot easier to hit in this game.
Nice work.
Yeah, I was soliciting names and a hair clip. All right. And Alice suggested Elvira, and I said maybe not Elvira, but something like Elvira, and that's where Evelyn came from. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I just have to take a very quick break to use the bathroom really quickly. I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't get killed while I'm here because there's no actual pause. Evelyn. And you could walk in and say, "Evening, Evelyn." I like it. I like it a lot. All right. It's a little jittery. Let me see about... Hold on. Let me see about maybe toning down the upscaling a bit. Oh, I should probably turn VSync on while I'm in here. I'm actually not seeing where the resolution is. But I turned a VSync on while I was in there. Because I had a whole thing where I had it rendered in like 1080p, but... It's possible that I might not be able to do it while the game is loading. While the game is running, I should say. Yeah, for some reason I'm not just seeing that at all. Alright, we're just gonna deal with it for now. I'll have to experiment with it when I'm not playing. I haven't figured out how to talk to people. I found a guy that actually had like what looked like a talking icon. Oh, see, this is not... This is like unplayable, though. There's got to be a way to fix it. Wait, maybe it was in the mods. That's what it was. It was in the mod. Alright, let's see if I could save it. Because I have to restart the emulator. I want to see if it runs better without the mod on. Yeah, it's not a native feature, it's a mod. Let me restart the emulator and see what the deal is. Also, I should probably turn XPatter off. Because that can cause issues having that up. Pipe. Well, your servers are down, dude. Let's see if it runs better like this. It's fucking weird that, like, Wii U emulation is not as advanced as Switch emulation. That seems to be running better.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the West Gate is closed at the moment. The game isn't showing? Oh, okay. Hold up. Why isn't it? Oh, that is weird. Let me fix that if I can. Yeah, it's just a white screen. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Let me just... Maybe I try it like this? There it goes. Okay. Having just woken up after all the... Oh, yeah, we read that already. If you want to enter the city, you need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gates soon, thanks to the great work you guys do killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. It ain't no thing, dude. So I guess you can't just talk to anybody. That guy looked like... The guy that I found there, it looked like he has some kind of icon. That's why I thought I could talk to him. The elevator is ready for use. So, hey, have you ever heard love in an elevator? Living it up while I'm going down? Oh, yeah. Alright. I can't get over how slow the camera is. This is at the maximum speed. Whoa, okay. Now, the walking animations are definitely better than the first game. And considering this is one console generation back, but they kept the animations from the Wii version in the Switch version. Oh, this song. This sounds good, though.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the
Damn, she got
Simpsons
cake, though,
autograph
too.
back on
Shit.
Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Bitchin'.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
Thank you, narrator lady.
Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful
Cat.
guide to ourselves. Truth is, we
They
wanted
recreated
to
Hollywood
get
Boulevard.
into
Fuck
LA.
off.
Our native home was gone.
I don't know if it's shaky
Swallowed
cam
in a
or
shroud of
just
and our
experimental
future was
emulator.
We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living
Yeah, right.
to see it.
They recreated Hollywood Boulevard. I don't even know what year this is. They left Earth in 2053, but it's been years since then. They recreated Hollywood inside of the Superdome. Oh, another title smash. That's 2 title smashes in one stream. Sweet. I really appreciate a well-done title smash. Yeah, save it. Yeah. The Superdome and it was risen up by the crystal warlords.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Does the tour end in the bedroom?
Let's start with your living quarters.
Oh,
Follow me.
it starts in the bedroom. Damn. She moves fast. The Sonic Lords. No, then everybody would be wearing like really bad costumes like from Spirit Halloween. The Gem Homeworld got here first? Shit.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson.
Maurice Chausson.
I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course,
I have a feeling this guy sucks.
the latest success in our
I just have this feeling that he might suck.
Director General. Since when?
for the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
for a better NLA and a better
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov.
Yeah, that's her headgear.
This
I just
one's
equipped that
Cyrus,
right
Colonel.
before you got here.
The survivor. I only found a single pod in
I got that
the
off of an
Soviet
enemy.
basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech.
He's a
Every last
politician.
survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
It ain't gonna
Or
happen.
just Gwyn.
Yeah, we'll call you Gwen.
The three of us were in the coalition forces together.
Yeah, the purple eyes were a
Special
good
operations
a
heavy
good
armor
suggestion,
training unit,
Alice. It really works.
AKA the skeleton crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit.
My hair is supposed to have red
Of
tips,
course,
but it
they've
really
been
doesn't
telling me
show
we
up.
don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Oh, wait, I said that out loud.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now. Anyway.
Wait a minute, I made my character unreasonably tall. And Red Armor Lady still towers over me. Chapter 1, New Los Angeles! Like, we put the... Oh, actually, I am taller than her. That was just a perspective thing. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck it, we jump. I see a cutscene right here.
Hey,
No. And here she looks taller. Well, she's closer to the camera, and she has heels. Shield. He did that to impress them. Cranberry limeade. That sounds good. We don't have a Sonic anywhere near here, but I tell you, they had these commercials ones that really made me to try it out when they had the hot dogs and the pretzel bun. Oh my god, that looked really good. But they don't have them anywhere near here. I mean, there's one in New Jersey, but it's like a good hour and a half away. Learn how to drive, butthole. Wait, is that the little girl that Chuds are mad that they censored her outfit? I think that might have been her. She stole a car. The food looks amazing in the commercials. You know, never. Yeah, this is her.
Damn it!
Damn it, son of a bitch. This is the character that they gave actual clothes to. And Chuds were big mad about it.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit.
You said thank you, drive through.
I'm checking. I just seriously doubt
She was doing her whole Tokyo drift thing all over town.
the intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good
That
thing
sounds like a really bad thing. That would kill you.
You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's?
Her Beretta's the Monado? Wait, I have to pay attention.
I'm Lynn Lee Koo.
Oh my god, she's got little Monados.
Blade.
That's so cool. Find out how old Lynn is? Or find out what happened. Yeah. How old are you? Why are you in charge of this?
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
This is the character that Chuds are thirsting over.
Yeah, why do you ask?
Sickening.
As long as you're here, why don't I
And
just
having
go
played
with
the
it?
game,
It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
what's her face with the white hair is right there. I gotta find out her name. I keep forgetting it.
All right, Doug. I think
If you're gonna thirst over a character, like look at that. Look at
look
her butt. It's amazing.
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it.
Yeah, for real. Where's Chris Hansen when you need him?
You're a mess in the first place. Lynn! Lynn!
Lynn don't give a shit. Look at her ass. Ass is amazing. Okay. Well, there's no changes to be made. Nobody can be removed. What do you mean required members not present? What do I have to actually... What am I supposed to do here? Required members not present. Oh, I have to add her to the party. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. She's here, but they're thirsting over the little girl. What's her fucking name? It's Elma. She's Elmo's mom. I don't think I have anything that she can equip it. Maybe... No. Oh, here. She doesn't have a helmet. That's worse. Okay. Okay. I don't seem to have a heading. Hey, what's going on? At this point, even a single screw is a priceless resource for us here. You get that? Alright. Oh, I can talk to this person. That's Doug. How am I supposed to handle this myself? Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead to the Blade Barracks. Commence the looting. There's a transport pilot just down the way. Ask him, and he'll take you to the administrative district. Well, I figured she was of age. She's a colonel, right? I don't know why they let a 13-year-old be the, like, head mechanic. There's something going on over here. Hey, what's going on? Thank you, drive through. How's it going? Did you see that video post? It was like 5 minutes of Beavis saying Hey, what's going on? How's it going? Nobody ever answers him when he says that, too. Usually the preteen super genius is in their place because there's no other option. But they got a whole ass city here. Somebody, I'm just saying, somebody should be supervising her.
That's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
Yeah,
Certainly
barely,
come a long
yeah.
way in the last few weeks.
She's basically the Yuffie of the game, as far as I can tell.
One day at a time.
Oh, and I really like Yuffie because Yuffie's overpowered and hilarious.
We don't really have time for a full pleasure.
But don't loot her. Just
Why
saying.
don't you give us the express tour?
Although I gotta say, the Final Fantasy VII community is pretty good about that. They're just like, why? Tifa's right there.
Is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district. But
Ain't
don't
nobody's
worry,
trading New
that's
LA.
fantastic. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located. Remember?
That would require having to watch Advent Children. I did it once. I will not do it again.
City was in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next,
Plus, most of the characters are only there for like a minute or two at the end.
galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to town we've
Rather
got.
watch
It can actually be
Advent
crowded
calendar.
sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains
Well, I guess
on the planet.
Leon's also a teenager,
To
right?
your right, the residential district.
But he's quite a bit older.
Housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
Damn, somebody like really leveled the fuck up in Sim City, huh?
Want time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book. That's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill.
Makes sense.
And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance
Oh, that's
and
cool.
repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
The sound mixing's a bit weird. I might be able to adjust it.
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
I might be able to adjust it. There seem to be a lot of options. I wish options for bigger text, but hey. This was released, you know, because if you think about that Wii U era, that was kind of like... A lot of games are doing that. It was the era of small text. Yeah, it does make sense if you don't want to have 2 Rikus, right? Plus, let's be real, Yuffie's more popular.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks.
Why does she talk like Launchpad?
File my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting.
Yeah, definitely a lot of bloom
Barracks are
lighting.
pretty close, actually.
Bloom lighting,
We're
small
set up
text. They didn't want you to be able to read
just
anything.
Blade Tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
This is Xenoblade. You're telling me not to get sidetracked in a Xenoblade game. Alright. Administrative district. Let me see if there's any kind of option for sound. Because the game itself was very low, and I had to jack up the volume in the emulator itself. But let's see if there's any mixing options. Let's see. Honestly, there doesn't seem to be any sound options. Blade Tower. What's your problem? Ask Stella about Shasan.
Here's what I know.
We officers are aware that not all of New LA's citizens are on board with the Director General Shasan's policy. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea that Setzer was in it. But oh god, Sonic Adventure 2, yeah. But the more we allow our ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually. And you've got the look of someone who just might be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know and I'll assign you something important. Assign me something important. Are you familiar with the continent comprised of nothing but wastelands far to the east of New LA? Yeah, they really don't have a lot of Final Fantasy characters anymore. They're just pretty much the original characters and the Disney characters. We're receiving reports of non-naturally occurring structures in that region. We need to find some answers about who built these structures and what became of them, and do it fast. I guess I'll have to post a mission for the Pathfinders division. When I see something over here. I can't hear you. Access denied. Field skill level insufficient. Okay, we're not opening that. I really wish there was some kind of button to bring up the menu. Not the map, you know?
Really? Yes.
Mechanical level 2? Yeah. So you I guess I just gotta open enough chests and stuff to level that skill up. Armory Alley. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's the one I just passed. Never mind. What's your problem?
Working hard? Wonderful.
Did you see the Director General's broadcast earlier? Level 3 chest opening. And that's when she takes her bra off. Yeah. Nah, come on. Getting that was higher than level 3. That's at least level 9. Apparently they discovered 10 new crew members. At this rate, the survey of Mira that's been stalled for so long will probably be able to resume soon. That sure was a relief to hear. Alright, I see where I gotta go. Oh man, the frame rate. Yeah, this emulator is not as good as the Switch one.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks.
Oh, wonderful.
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered.
Some people just have stuff they need to get off their chest.
Please.
Ask about registration. Well, I mean, it's regularly updated. It's just not as good.
Must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
This guy seems like he pees in his own cereal.
On the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No.
She does have little Monados. That's amazing.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one.
He looks like a Tekken character.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside?
Well,
There's a lot of ground
see, that's the thing, because they're not
Take
making
some
money.
time.
The Yuzu guys are raking in the
Yes,
cash.
of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Why don't you go put on some tea? Oh God, yeah, you're not worth it. There's probably some things I can do on my end to make it run smoother now that we've experienced the gameplay a bit. We only just started today, so. The cutscenes are jittery. It always seems to stall right at the end. Panning! Panning across Elma's booty.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi.
Even his name sounds like a Tekken character.
As captain of the White Whale.
That is
I will
possible.
serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government is
Like I said, there might be things I can do to make it run smoother.
So all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss?
Yeah, way to go, Clay.
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Let's ask how we wound up on this planet.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth.
Okay, so it's only been 2 years.
Of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
This is the Earth.
If I hadn't
Boo!
If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
And now I'm back from outer space.
So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project.
Oh yes, of course, the ECP.
Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet.
Yeah, they're gonna find the human equation.
We had no
Speaking of which,
idea
that
how
new
long-
Arion live album is gonna be any day now.
Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion.
Yeah,
Earth wasn't enough.
that would
We
be a
wanted
good.
humanity
That would be a
destroyed.
good way to open it up.
For better and for worse.
But he just announced that
This
he's
planet
appearing on
lost
and
control of the White Whale.
producing an album, a solo album for Simone Simmons. And the first thing I said to Aryan was, "Dear Simone, I'm sorry for the wait."
We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
I was wondering how the city got set up in just a few months, but it looks like the city was already on the ship. Alright, let's ask for information about Blade.
Blade is an acronym.
He's ridiculously tall even for the Netherlands, you know?
Quite fitting.
Dude is abnormally
It's a
vertical.
relatively new organization.
Back in the day, people used to ask him all the time, how tall are you? And he would always go, I'm 6'4", and no, I don't play basketball.
Encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search
I don't
and
even believe he's 6'4".
rescue, peace. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own. So Blade
Probably more like 6'7", to be honest.
The idea was to have
I might be
one
remembering
central
wrong. He might be...
organization
Let's see,
with
hold on a
different
minute.
disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the coalition
Yeah, he is
military,
6'7".
mostly
Alright.
former soldiers.
I'm 6'7", and no, I don't play basketball.
Fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now we have a single
I mean, that is
top
fucking
priority
tall.
that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at
I'm just glad he's doing alright and working on like 3 or 4 different projects at the same time again, because he had a pretty bad health scare not too long ago.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a
I bet he was
structure
really
with
good
a
at three-point shots, though.
This is a
Notice the little
complete
guys can always
schematic
hit the
facility.
3-pointers.
Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were
Point
in the
guard? Yeah,
Lifehold.
that makes sense.
Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But
I mean, height certainly gives you an advantage in basketball, but if you're good, you're good. You know what I mean? You could be short and just be really good at it.
What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed.
I was gonna ask if you were talking about Muggsy, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I know who he is, though.
Priority now is locating the missing units.
My unit? Dude, why is it shaped like a butt plug, though? Alright, nobody's gonna address the butt plug thing? Okay, cool. Let's ask about registration.
Yes.
It's
All
just Bo?
citizens of NLA
Okay.
are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current
Personal
state of health.
assets?
All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the
You're making sure we're not bringing COVID to the new planet.
We all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo.
She didn't get it.
tired of hearing
That,
yourself speak.
that's
Why
too
don't you
funny.
Take our guest out for some air. Perhaps a tour of the administrative
It's like, no, Jamie. That goes in your
Yes, sir.
butt.
Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Brief. Story mission, Chapter 1. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administration District with Lynn and Elma and learn more about life as a member of Blade. And this will give me 20 of whatever that is. I think that might be experience points, I don't know. And then 5,000 credits. I'm just gonna jump over here. Oh. Hey, how's it going? As you explore the administrative district, think about what sort of life you'd like to lead here in New LA. Take all the time you need. I'll be right here whenever you're ready. Wait. Whoa. Damn, that was kind of smooth, though. I want to live a life of adventure. I want to kill gods and demons like I did in the first Xenoblade. So it's like the last boss of Xenoblade Chronicles was God, and then the expansion, the last boss, is basically a Balrog.
The administrative district.
Kind of a downgrade, but that was very much a cool story, though.
Nagi must really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
But I like fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
She's a robosexual. Hey Bender, what's the robot word for bromance? Romance? You have a word for everything. Let's ask what a Skell is. Oh, the other option was geek out?
You don't remember what a Skell is?
I should have geeked out.
Gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force...
Alright, I think it's wholesome that you're that into robots, though.
Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
I should have geeked out. That would have been funnier, I think.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh.
I've just been propositioned.
Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about.
On my driver's license picture, I'm gonna look like this.
Weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
Something tells me I'm gonna skip the line somehow.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is
What if I drop trowel?
The details are largely hidden, but basically
They'll have to
HQ
take me
only
then.
allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above
Yeah.
and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Oh, that's literally right here, so... That dude's name is Wolf.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here.
I want to know how they got that car.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in...
I have a feeling you put Beavis behind the wheel and it's going to be a
Just
massacre.
about every Blade will stop by here at some point in the shift.
There was an episode of the old show where they took driver's ed, but Beavis was in the back seat the whole time.
A number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
I'll free you up in Street Fighter,
Likewise.
bitch.
And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour
And
anyway?
they just took it, yeah.
We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Awkward.
Hey,
How in the heck am I supposed to pull off this job by myself? It's madness. Madness! Hey, you want to come along and help? Wait, where's the guy that I can talk to? I just saw... Where's Wolf? Oh, there he is. Ask Wolf about positioning during combat. Any fool who's dumb enough to face his foe head-on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must constantly move to stay in your opponent's blind spots. And they just drove off with it. Oh, man. It was probably like an abandoned car. Right? Attack your foe from the back. Attack it from high or below. Anywhere but head on. Attacking from any of these positions will improve your accuracy and your odds of landing a critical hit. Thank you, Vic Mackey from The Shield. Do you understand? Do you understand? Either way, repeat what I just said 1,000 times until it finally penetrates that thick skull of yours. Let's ask him if anything's troubling him. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, I want to know. I lovingly instruct Blade rookies, but I didn't even know the basics of combat until they grew into respectable Blade operatives. But recently, a number of cowards have failed to withstand my love and fled training sessions. But you look like the type that can take it. If you decide to join Blade, you'll come and ask me anything. I will take the fundamentals of combat and beat them right into you. Honestly, anything must be better than that, right? Looks like there's a cutscene over here. Here we are. I can't get over the shoulder button jumping.
When the going gets tough,
Wait, is this where we buy Girl Scout cookies?
you know, to
Are you selling? Samoas, 3 boxes right now.
If you do end up joining us,
Shut up and take my
you
money.
realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade.
From your description, I would imagine you haven't had anything that bad, right?
Specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill
Samoas and
positions
coffee
just
are
such
goated. You're right. You're right.
you can't spell blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right?
Press X to
So
doubt.
you're ready to join up?
I just literally pressed the X
Pretty
button.
easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Or Claude.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district.
Yeah, I understood goated, but I never understood the sauce. And I'm like, what does that mean, goated with the sauce? Apparently we're supposed to go up this way.
Hey,
So this is what we call
Moogle. Alfredo and the
wait for
Fennec.
requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's
Okay,
about
why is she
yourself.
dressed exactly like my character from the waist down?
Enough.
Got the same cargo shorts, long blue socks,
What we call ground gear.
same
But
fucking
spell
boots.
equipment as well.
She's
I can
copying
even
me.
buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Blood. Frylock, unsheath your edible bloods. Can I buy stuff? Oh, I don't have an ID. Alright. Hey, Vera.
What?
Let's ask her opinion on xenoforms.
Well,
Lost in the sauce? I guess that kind of makes sense. But I still don't know what goated with the sauce means. Like, I understand goated. I do not understand goated with the sauce. After the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. But as a scientist, I am always eager to see examples of life forms who acquired intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they've found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you?
what?
Alright, let's ask her about recent developments. I may be a rough and tumble blade, but believe it or not, I was once studying to be a biologist. You're a 90s kid. You wanted to be a marine biologist. Oh, yeah. When I was a student, I was always off on cross-country trips, one after another, doing field work with my professor. We traversed jungles and deserts, hunting for rare animals and fossils. And when we'd find one, we'd jump up and down with glee, like children. My professor stayed behind on Earth, but I know he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species on Mira. Hello, Fritz. I'm going to talk to you now. Prepare yourself.
Working hard?
Let's ask how to buy equipment.
I can tell you.
If you join Blade, you'll be able to use the shop terminal in Armory Alley to buy armaments from the city's various arms manufacturers. And once you acquire a Skell license, you'll be able to buy Skells from there as well. Yeah, I've heard that before, and that's so wild. They're like, let's make a show about a sponge. When that happy day comes, I hope you'll consider buying one of the high-quality Skells from my company, Sakuruba Industries.
Working hard?
Let's ask about recent developments. The arms manufacturers have been asked to prioritize new weapons development, but that sort of work requires resources and money. And there aren't any large investors in New LA, so we have to seek capital and moranium from individual blades. The amount of investment provided by each is small, but they merge enough small streams, and you end up with a mighty river. At least that's what we're counting on. If you join Blade, I hope you'll consider investing in your preferred arms manufacturers. Was it good? Oh, it was good? I wondered about that. I saw the commercial for it, but then it seemed like it kind of just... There was no buzz. I think this is the same one I tried to open before, but... Yeah, my field level's insufficient. I guess you level up your field by just doing that a lot? I don't know. I'm going to talk to you, Sheila. Prepare yourself. Oh! Where did y'all come from? They just teleported in? Let's ask about Shusan.
Here's what I know.
We officers are aware that not all of the New LA citizens are on board with Director General Shusan's policies. I already talked to you. Alright, never mind. I already heard this. And I think this is the other chest I couldn't open. Yeah. Access denied. Damn, she jumped like she's always about to catch a ledge.
When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make
Lynn
a
got no
sales
chill.
pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Story mission complete. I guess we're saving it. This is actually a good spot to stop then if I'm saving it. Alright. And I will extra save. Because paranoia. Alright guys. So far Xenoblade Chronicles X is a little different. Battle system seems pretty similar. Text is very, very small. But I'll see what I could do about maybe making it run a bit smoother. Extreme saving. Oh, we're going to go over the schedule and do a raid. So don't go anywhere just yet, guys. Please stick around through the raid. Here's what's going on tomorrow night. I'll be playing the rest of Castlevania Lament of Innocence. We're going to play the rest of the game. Peep that pretty tearjerker ending. Jerker. Monday afternoon, we're going to be playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for Dreamcast, and I did get a save off of like GameFAQs that unlocks all the characters, so we don't have to worry about that, because it was a lengthy process to get all the characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and ain't nobody got time for that. Tuesday night, we'll be playing more of Hollow Knight for Steam. We'll probably be finishing the main game and starting on some DLC stuff, so that'll be pretty cool. Wednesday afternoon, we're going to be continuing along with more of Grand Soul Story, which is really impressive so far. I really enjoyed it so far, and it was great to have the developer come by and hang out in the chat with us. Thursday night, we're going to be, let's see, I got to go over here. Oh, not that, though. We're going to be playing more of Pokemon Ruby version. We're going to be recording YouTube videos for that of the randomized Nuzlocke on the Game Boy Advance, in case you couldn't tell from the Game Boy Advance. That's right there on the screen. Oh, that ain't it. Everything's like different now because I have so many more scenes. Okay, Friday afternoon, we're going to be starting up Guruman. We streamed it a long time ago, but we're going to play it again. Maybe go for the good ending this time, or the better ending, I should say. Guruman: A Monstrous Adventure. That's on Steam. And then Saturday night, a week from today, we will be right back here with more of Xenoblade Chronicles X. And the X stands for excitement. So let's head over here and see who's online that we could raid. There's a butt of people online. Oh my god, Zophar's playing Phantasy Star 4 in the 90s. X stood for extreme. I remember that recurring gag in that Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay movie. I watched that first Harold and Kumar movie, and it was like, you know how some things are funny? This was the opposite of that. And then I don't know what possessed me to watch the second one. I'm like, man, I hated that first movie. Let's see how bad this is, and I'll turn it off if it's too bad. And I wound up actually liking the second one. But yeah, Zophar is playing the best Phantasy Star game. Let's go raid him. Yeah, Family Guy isn't the opposite of family. It is destroying the concept of family. Of family? Of funny. Alright, let's do a raid call here.
Clearly, I keep failing with the way the guide works, so I'm going to change something about the guide. That's not a guide, it's a manual, but I'm just going to have to put it here. This way, it'll just block out.
He's playing the best game on the Sega Genesis. Well, there's your raid call. Copy that, paste it as we head into Zophar's stream. Like I said, he is playing Phantasy Star 4. He went through 1, 2, and 3. 4 is the best one. We'll see you guys over there. We'll see you guys on Discord. Alice is showing the movie in a little bit. I gotta get some food before that, but I'll see you then. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Castlevania and just around in general. Here we go.
Coming at you. Now I can't do it anymore. Yeah, can't see me.